So when is the best time to start premarital counseling? Is it before or is it after engagement? Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons I think you should consider doing premarital counseling way before you have engaged. And we're going to start right now. Hi guys, my name is Senshadi and welcome to Honey Let's Talk, where we say when we talk, we make it better. So in this channel, we share about relationship, helping you marry well, prepare, get ready for marriage. So if that is something that interests you, hey, be sure that you subscribe, like this video, and also become part of our community by heading into our blog at Honey Let's Talk and getting a lot of helpful content that will help you and your boyfriend and your girlfriend prepare well for marriage. So today we are answering the question, when should you start premarital counseling? So we have been doing a whole series about premarital counseling, asking you some of the questions that you have about premarital counseling. And one of the questions that has come up over and over and over, and this past week I've been discussing this with my team, is when should you do premarital counseling? Is it before engagement or way after engagement? So there are so many opinions about it. The ladies are saying it has to be after engagement. I need to know if the guy is serious, so the guy has to actually engage. And the guys are saying, yeah, I think it's before, so that you will not waste my money buying a ring to be with someone who will not get married to. So whatever the reason is, I have 5 reasons why I think you should consider doing premarital counseling while you're not yet engaged or before the engagement. So let me give you the 5 reasons. Reason number 1, there is no pressure for the wedding. When you do premarital counseling before the engagement, there is no pressure for the wedding. There is no pressure for families, events, and meeting people and planning for the wedding, and looking for stuff for your wedding. You're all over with the wedding. When you do it after engagement, there is a lot of pressure. When you do it before the engagement, then there is no pressure, because you have not yet even set the date. You don't even know yet if you really want to get married to each other. So there is no pressure for the wedding. And this is really, really important. I remember when my wife and I were dating, we decided to do premarital counseling. First of all, we bought the book before even we joined a program. We started reading the book together, asking each other questions, processing and allowing ourselves just to engage in those questions, as many questions as possible, because we knew that we needed to thoroughly prepare for marriage, especially if you're here and you're coming from another relationship whereby things didn't work out. Chances are you will be hesitant, to do premarital counseling before engagement, because you're like, what if this doesn't work? But what I think personally is the wise thing to do is actually to do premarital before, because there's no pressure. So you get to just process with the person over a long period of time. Okay, so reason number 1 is that there is no pressure for time. The second thing is that there is no pressure to staying together. And this is not necessarily living together, but there's no pressure of staying in the relationship, if things doesn't work out. When you have engaged someone, there is that pressure that you guys need to stay together. There's that pressure if things are not working out, if you are asking each other questions and it seems like the questions are not really, the person is not really answering the question. There's always that fear of, what will people say, when we break up this engagement? There's a social stigma around, breaking an engagement. There's a lot of pressure to stay together. Well, when you do it before engagement, there's not that pressure. If things are not working out, you'll just say, hey man, deuces, it's not working for me. And that is one of the benefits of doing premarital counseling way before the engagement. Yes, there's a lot of hesitation for many people because they feel like they need to know if the guy is serious before they can open up their lives for them, or open up their hearts for them, or open up their history, their family history and stuff for them. But sometimes it's worth it. It's worth taking that risk instead of being in a relationship, engaging, and then start opening up yourself, and then you realize that you're not only gonna break the relationship, you're going to break an engagement. So guys, I think, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment what you think. Should you do it before or after engagement? I think it's worth it to just go through that process with someone without that pressure of staying together in the relationship. That you can get to a place, and when you process some of those questions, premarital questions, you'll say to yourself, man, this is not working out for me. And there's no pressure of staying in the relationship. So the first one we said is there's no pressure for the wedding, because there's no wedding. And then the second one is that there's no pressure of staying together. The third reason why I think you should do premarital counseling before engagement is that there is a lot of time to process and go through the process without being in a hurry. One of the things that I don't appreciate about many premarital counseling programs is that there is a specific set of time that we need to finish this program in the next 10 weeks. So there is a pressure to just finish the program. There's a pressure to just, go through the program and finish the book. But the thing is, premarital counseling is not just about finishing a book. Premarital counseling is about thoroughly preparing yourself. That's why I think one of the benefits of doing it before engagement is that there is a lot of time that you have, a year or even 2 years, just going through the question and going through the topics. And if a topic is not yet thoroughly covered, you go back again and you redo it again. There is no pressure to finish. There is a lot of time that you can do it and actually enjoy the process. When we were doing our premarital counseling, I remember there was, it was a set of, 10 weeks. You have to do it 10 weeks. So if we miss 1 week or 2 weeks of that 10 weeks, you'll just finish the program, and the pastor will come and marry you. But the thing is, you haven't really thoroughly processed. So I suggest, and I think, I don't know about you guys, but I think we should consider doing premarital counseling way before the engagement, because there is a lot of time. Actually, my wife and I, when a couple comes to us for premarital counseling, we always suggest to them, guys, do this thing in a 1 year period. You'd rather have one session a month and process and work on it than have 2 sessions a week and never process it. So have enough time. Okay? And that is one of the reasons why we think you should consider doing premarital counseling before engagement. So the fourth thing we think premarital counseling we do before the engagement is a reality check. Premarital counseling is a reality check for your relationship. Guys, you don't have to get married after premarital counseling. You don't. Premarital counseling is a process to help you prepare well. Okay? But if you get at the end of the premarital counseling and you feel like you're not yet prepared, or there are some things that you've gotten to know about the person, or there are some things that you've gotten to know about yourself, and you're like, no, I can't go to marriage with this or with that. Premarital counseling is a reality check. It's okay to get there and say, man, I need more time. Or it's okay to get there and say, this ain't working for me. So premarital counseling is a reality check. And that is a good reason for you to actually do it before the engagement, because you will even know if you really want to be engaged to that person. Because engagement should be a process, a step to marriage. It shouldn't be just a step to the relationship. It should be a step towards marriage. Okay, that is the fourth reason why we think you should consider doing premarital counseling way before the engagement. The last one is that it reveals or shows commitment. When you have someone that you've been dating for a while and they come to you and they tell you, hey, would you consider doing premarital counseling with me, so that we even just process our relationship, so that we'll not be dating and wasting our time? That shows commitment. You are committing to a person. The problem with many relationships, and I don't know if you have felt that pressure, is that when somebody has engaged you, okay, there is always that pressure to actually start premarital counseling. There's that pressure of saying, we just need to do premarital counseling. Now that he has engaged me, we need to get married. But the thing is, you're not committing to the ring. You're committing yourself to a person. And you shouldn't wait until you have a ring to actually process intentionally your relationship. That's why we suggest that it is important for you just to do premarital counseling way before the engagement. And these are 5 reasons why that is important. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know in the comment what you think is your own opinion around this. Should you do it before or after engagement? Let me know your reasons down on the comment below. But also there's a new question that we are going to be talking about. Should you open a joint account with a person that you're only dating? Let me know in the comment if it's right, and also join us in the next video as we talk about that. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with a friend. Bye-bye.